Hey you guys! So today we are looking at, well, this, which is my horror action figure, well, collection. 99.9% of it. I just noticed he's leaning backwards. Come on, stand up. Good boy. Right. Yes, this is 90% of it. 99.9% of it. We shall start on the top shelf with this ghost face, which I got off AliExpress. I got a really nice message from AliExpress saying that it was not real. Well, I can see it. It was not copyrighted and I should send it back and get a refund. Yeah, but I wanted the figure, so I kept it. We have the other one down here, the Neca. I'm not sure which of the two Neca ones I've got this is, because Chucky stood in front of him and I can't be... These little guys have a habit of falling over. I've just had to stand Tiffany up. Well, she has got a bottle in her hand, so yes. For such little figures, they do have a habit of falling over. But anyway, yeah, so that is the ghost face. I do like that big figure at the back, I have to admit. Next to that we have the Trick or Treat Studios Dracula, Christopher Lee. We also over here have Christopher Lee as Frankenstein's creature from the Hammer films. And in front of him we have the new Neca figure, which is pretty freaking awesome. A lot of you complained and mentioned that there was no black on the, no red on the inside of his cape. But there is on that one. That's because that is from a later film. In the first film, it is a black cape. I stand corrected. I did mention it myself. And I was wrong. Yeah, hands up, I was wrong. But, oh, by the way, if you're new here and you want to see full reviews of all these figures, again, 99.9% of these are on the channel. Odd ones, I think there's one, maybe one down there that I've missed over the years. But yes. Next to this very cool Dracula, we have Ash and younger Ash, which is Evil Ash. I put the evil head on him. Because I thought I've got one Ash here. I have, there's another couple of Ashes coming out, which I will probably pick up. So it will be up to me which head I choose for those. There's another head down here as well, and a plethora of weapons and things. Yes, and talking of things, here we have the dog from John Carpenter's The Thing. The other part to this, the creature that comes out of this is over there on the floor. I still haven't got it right that it can actually sit on a shelf without falling over. Yeah, I need to work on that. Right, now here at the back we have the Bee Gees. No, Kurt Russell, yes, as McCready. They've done three of these. I went for this one because it's the most film centric one. He looks like this through most of the film. Well, not quite like that because he looks a little bit like a Bee Gee. And I also like the blood effect as well. That was a really big reason for me getting it. The wire bit is over there. I'm trying to find some PVA glue to glue it into his hand so that when one of these guys decides to fall over and take him out, I don't lose it because it's very tiny and a carpet monster will eat it. So yes, there was the Frankenstein's creature that I mentioned earlier. We have My Bloody Valentine. Not a film I've seen. I have it to watch. I may watch it this Halloween, which is pretty soon. Then we have Pinhead and Pinhead Jr. No, it's the Toony Terror one and the full one. But the way I've got them on the shelf here, they do look a little like father and son. Can I crucify them, Daddy? There at the back we have the demon from his David's dreams. Yeah, I should have got another two of those, so I could have had all the heads on there. I may swap the heads over. Some of these guys are going to be moving soon because I have just ordered the Jack and David box set of figures. They haven't posted it out yet and I ordered it a few days ago, so hopefully That ships soon to go with my all-time favourite Neca figure, the Kessler Wolf. I had to put a little bit of wood on here because I wanted him at like eye level, because I just think it looks so cool. It just needs to be seen like that. I just think it is one of the best figures Neca have ever made. And yeah, go watch the video. It's one of my top viewed videos as well. Yeah, I have top viewed videos, would you believe? Yeah. Right, the next shelf we go into the Trinity. Freddy, Jason and Michael. Freddy and Jason, they are Sideshow. That one is Trick or Treat. Next to that we also have the Dr. Loomis from Trick or Treat Studios, and the other, well, 3 Trick or Treat Studios Michaels I have from 2018, isn't it? And I think it's 4 and 5. Or 5 and 4. That way around. Yeah. I'll let you figure it out. Right, down here we have the Freddys. Now, how do you tell your one Freddy from another? I've just noticed that this Freddy has fallen over. There we go. So, easy way to tell. That is from the first film because he has no stripes on his sleeves. I think that one is from Dream Warriors. And then one at the back. I should check this stuff, shouldn't I? And that one from the back is, I think, from the second one. Then we also have this, which is, I think this is Neca. I must remember, it's one of the older figures, obviously with the Robert Englund face on there and the little dolly. Yes. And we also have the remake, which the design of Freddy I like a lot, and the fact that he's gone back to be more like this Freddy, the scary, nasty guy, than maybe the comedic one. But yeah, it wasn't great. The teenagers in it ruined it. Right, and then we have the Toonie Terrors, Trinity, Freddy, Jason and Michael. I do actually quite like these. Jessica Fletcher, that should be stood in between them, is downstairs. I took her downstairs to show somebody, so yeah. Here we have Michael. That is the Trick or Treat Studios version of Michael. And I think it's my favourite Michael. It's the one that's got the mask just about right. The head's the right size and it looks good. Next to that we have Dr. Loomis standing behind Judith Myers' gravestone. I was a bit upset that the coat looked the wrong colour on the Trick or Treat Studios one, but looking at that and that, it's not too far off, I suppose. Trick or Treat Studios, I kind of forgive you. That's okay. Yeah. Right, now we have the rest of the Michaels from the newer films. I enjoyed the first one. The second one wasn't so bad. The third one, yeah, right. That was. I think if they'd have introduced the idea of that with the kid that sort of becomes Michael near the end, if they'd have introduced the plot line in that one, like they kind of did in that, it would have worked. But they all of a sudden threw this in, and oh, by the way, we never mentioned it, did we? Da-dumph. So, yeah. We have Laurie Strode, the only Scream Queen we have so far. We also have the severed head of Christopher Nelson. The man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Nelson. We have some pumpkins, and we have the repainted Ben Tramer head. I repainted the hair and some of the mask. Chopped the sideburns off. We have the Halloween 2 there at the back as well. Neca haven't actually made a Halloween 1 Michael Myers. So that was the nearest we've got, because they can. I think there's some kind of weird, like, copyright law or something. But anyway. Right, next shelf down we have Jason, Jason, Leatherface, Jason's mum, Jason, and some guy pretending to be Jason. The mum and that one obviously have a fancy base, which I haven't got on here. I am thinking at some point that some figures are going to get moved around because there's going to be, how can I put this? Some figures lines are going to grow and some are not. So yeah, we're going to have to see. But yeah, those are the Jasons that we have so far. I think there's still a few left. I was going to put the Jason X, Uber Jason, on here, but he's lost his machete, and because he stood with his arm up in the air, holding the machete above his head, it looks a bit silly without it. It's in the bag, because it's in the bag around there, but yeah, I couldn't find it this morning to put him in there. So, next that we have the Jason and Freddy females. I got ages ago. Bless, when these turned up, my dad said, oh, you can go dress your dollies. So, yeah. They do a Michael in these, but it's not kind of as... That has the glove and the hat and looks like Freddy. That has the mask and machete and things. The Michael is just... She's holding the mask in her hand, and you can't really see what it is, and she's got a knife. So it just looks like a girl in a boiler suit with a knife. So and they're quite expensive as well, so I stayed away from that one. So next we have, which one way should we go? So we'll start over here. We have the Twin Terror, Jack and Kessler Wolf. Yep, which is pretty cool. Behind them we have the Turtles, Universal Monsters. We have the Hunchback, Wolfman, Frankenstein's creature, the Bride of Frankenstein, who has... No, she hasn't fallen over, she's just leaning. The Creature from Black Lagoon, the Invisible Man, and the Mummy. Oh, and the Phantom of the Opera back there. I also have Splinter somewhere as well, but he is very tiny, and when I stand him in amongst all of these, he kind of just disappears. I do have to say, I think out of these, my favourite is the Creature from Black Lagoon back there. Maybe the Wolfman. Those are my kind of favourites of these. I do actually like the Invisible Man slightly more than the proper Universal Monsters version, but anyway. And the Phantom's quite good as well. Talking of Universal Monsters, as we were, here we have London After Midnight, Frankenstein's Creature, the Bride of Frankenstein's Creature, the Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Invisible Man, the guy from Creepshow, who's not part of this, but anyway, he stood there, the Creature from Black Lagoon, the Invisible Man, Nosferatu, Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, which I could buy 3 of those as well, because he's got the different looks and different heads and capes and things like that. The black and white Dracula, the Bride of Frankenstein screaming, the black and white Frankenstein's creature, and the black and white Creature from Black Lagoon. I do have to say I like the black and white Creature from Black Lagoon more than the colour one. The colour one's got that gold on it, which I know people keep telling me it's gold in the film, but it doesn't look like gold to me when I've seen pictures of it. Anyway. And we also have the Mummy there at the back, which looks so much better when you put him in his sarcophagus. Bit of a kind of a boring figure, that one, really, until you put him in the sarcophagus. I know we are getting a new version of the Karloff's Mummy, and it's him in the robes, which does look pretty cool. We're also getting another Invisible Man, which is him in his robes as well, in his dressing gown, which we've had other versions of it, but it'll be interesting to see. So yeah. But yeah, this is most of the collection. Oh yeah, we have the cane there from the Creature from Black Lagoon, and the man trap from that, and we also have Jason's mom's head sitting there. Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much the collection. I'm thinking at some point these guys are going to get moved so that these can be more spaced out, and so can maybe the Jasons. Maybe we can bring the set with his mum in and have that displayed properly. I may even put the Michael Myers set down here as well, you know, with the porch and Dr. Loomis looking at him. I may jiggle that around and use these figures instead of the original ones. But yeah. So I'm going to do a quick scoop around here, as I say. What do you guys think of this collection? What do you think of the figures? Who's your favourite? Which ones have you got? Which ones would you like? Yeah, you know, the usual stuff. Like, share, subscribe, the usual things downstairs in the comment section. Yep. Like I said, this is a new shelf I got. I'm trying to find some more of these, but they're really hard to find. So yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you have, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. Hope you all have a fantastic Halloween, because that is very soon, end of the month. I tried to film this a couple of times, but then I ended up waiting for him. Then I was waiting for him. And then I was just busy. So, yeah, finally got it done. Yay! Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, great night. I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.